Archives of Prasar Bharati presents the timeless treasure of golden era.
Sikkim has been making major strides in development of handloom and handicrafts, the two principal activities of the majority of the people living there. We bring to focus an effort aimed at strengthening this sector.
Sikkim, the land of mystic splendor, has been home to several ethnic groups. These groups have been engaged in a wide range of colorful and interesting handloom and handicraft products since time immemorial. The wooden masks of Sikkim, for instance, are today well known all over India, so also the carpets, idols, and wall hangings.
This directorate was established in the year 1957. Basically, this institute was started to give training to the people, to the children of those people who are very poor and those who live below poverty line. But with the advancement of the time, we have started production unit also. In the we have training wing as well as production side also. In the training side, we give training in various crafts like wood carving, Thanka painting. Thanka means scroll painting, religious scroll painting, then mask making, wooden mask making, clay mask making, handloom, multi-craft, and many other crafts. Now, actually, this is a training center, but we have kept production unit also. Production unit means we can engage a limited number of pastoral trainees over here, and they produce some handicraft and handloom items.
The nimble fingers of the ever-smiling people of Sikkim have been engaged in working wonders on various kinds of materials, be it wood, cloth, or wool. Dozens of youth, both boys and girls, are today undergoing training in producing better handloom and handicraft products. Keeping in view the vast economic and employment potential of this sector, the government of Sikkim has set up several training centers for upgradation of the skills of the local artisans. This has been able to bring in revenue to the state that depends mostly on tourism sector. A wide range of trades have been included in this training program. They include wood carving, embroidery, knitting, cutting and tailoring, bag making, doll and toy making, carpet making, and so on. With no use of any plastic or artificial materials, the handicraft products of Sikkim are totally eco-friendly. This has added to the uniqueness of the products and has started catching the imagination of the people all over the country.
We have sales emporium in Gangtok in Delhi also, in Sikkim house. And as you said that we have participated in a number of handicraft and handloom exhibitions in Delhi and other places. Like we participated in Handloom Expo at Chandigarh. Then we participated in exhibition at Delhi Haat last year only for a month long. But the problem is our products are very heavy. Like you see the carpets, and carpets are not suitable for the warm climate. And likewise the furniture, they are very delicate. They are very delicately carved. And on transit, when we send it to other states, there is every chance of getting damaged. So we can't send these items. Though they are very much in demand, we can't send them outside the state.
Uniqueness of design peculiar only to the eastern Himalayas, with the dragons and other traditional Buddhist motifs always attracting every eye.
Individuals all over the world have been always craving for doing something extraordinary. Here is one such individual who has made a world record in growing a tree to soaring heights.
Nature has blessed the Northeast with various kinds of beautiful gifts. The people on their part has picked up from nature the best of them that have gone to enrich their culture and way of living. The indomitable spirit in human beings to achieve excellence in different fields of life, on the other hand, has always played an important part in developing creativity in different areas. This is the story of Moerangthem Okendra, a Manipuri youth from Imphal who has made a world record by growing the tallest topiary. This particular Duranta tree, known as Neelkantha in Hindi, is also called the sky flower. A graduate in agricultural science, Okendra had always wanted to do something significant and different. And today, 20 years after planting this particular Duranta tree, he is a pride not just of Manipur, but of the entire country.
In 1981, my younger sister brought a small stem of Duranta and transplanted on the right side of our homestead at Kumbi. From 1983, I started to look plant after completing my BSc Agriculture Honours degree from Merit University. And still I'm working. The present height of the plant is 61 feet, and the numbers of canopy steps are 44 numbers. Now it is 20 years old, and in 1992 the Linka Book of Records Authority for the inclusion in 1993, and in 1999 the Guinness Book of Records also agreed to feature in her books. Now this, you see, this living masterpiece, I'm working 3 hours daily, 2 hours in the morning and 1 hour in the evening.
Within 12 years of utmost care, Okendra made this tree grow up to a height of 20 feet, with 11 steps of canopy that got him an entry in the Limca Book of Records. 7 years later, in 1999, he became the proud achiever of the world record when Guinness Book of World Records recognized his Duranta tree as the world's tallest topiary. That year, the tree had grown to a height of 61 feet, with Okendra putting in untiring efforts to maintain its 44 steps of canopy. For Okendra, the tree is as dear to him as his own children, and be it rain or thunder, he rears the tree without break. He has built a steel structure to provide support to the otherwise delicate tree, so that the strong winds that often lash the Imphal valley doesn't pull it down. He spends 3 hours a day tending the tree and also provides it nutrients by way of watering it with 1 drum of water, apart from blood of fish and chicken.
About the fitting of my experiment, I use first water. Nowadays, 1 drums of water used in a day. I give 3 times watering, morning, mid, and evening. And I use the wash blood residue, the fresh wash blood residue from the chicken fish around the plant food. And I use the leaf mold of the dry hyacinth of Loktak Lake. And I use the cut and taken out leaf and sprout around the plant food. And I use hormones, and I use insecticide. Those things I use to nurture my beloved plant.
His young son too has started helping him in looking after the tree, and so also other members of the family. Okendra has also planted some other plants around the world record holder Duranta. And the indomitable spirit in him says the sky is the limit.
The drum is an inseparable part of life and culture of different ethnic groups living in the Northeast. One individual in Assam has not only made a living out of the drum, but has also put in tremendous efforts to popularize it. His name is Somnath Borah. Let's go and meet him.
The drum is an inseparable part of life and culture of the colorful people of the northeastern region. In fact, every tribe and every ethnic group has its own peculiar drum that varies in size and shape, length and material from one hill to another, and sometimes even from district to district. While the drum used commonly by the Assamese is known as dhol, the one used by the Bodos is called kham. In some tribals in the region, there are specific festivals centering around the drum, like the 100 Drums Festival of the Garos of Meghalaya. The most enchanting of all the drums of the region, however, is the dhol, used as the principal instrument during the Bihu festival. There exists in Assam a tradition of drummers passed on from one generation to another with this category of people known as Dhulia Ozas. One such Oja is Somnath Borah, who has taken to the drum or dhol as a full-time vocation. A regular artist on radio and television, Somnath Borah Oja has also carried out extensive research on the dhol. He has also brought out a series of well-researched books on the dhol and its various musical aspects apart from producing a series of audio cassettes. These have gone a long way in helping other researchers and scholars carry out studies on the dhol and other traditional drums of the Northeast. He has converted his house into a kind of museum of traditional folk instruments of music. The dhol apart, Somnath Borah Oza has also done extensive research on various folk songs of Assam, which were on the verge of extinction within the arrival of electronic instruments and gadgets. He has been experimenting with it and making it popular even in an age of electronic musical gadgets that have already put out of use a large number of traditional musical instruments in the country. He can play all kinds of beats possible on the dhol and has also developed an art of mimicry of sound, replicating sounds of even a railway train on his dhols.
अभी आप लोगों को ट्रेन की आवाज सुनाऊंगा। फर्स्ट शांति को इंजन जग 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 जग